Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be talking about SESSION session. The SESSION session is the manipulation strategy. If you know about the kill zones, you have to understand that SESSION session just create liquidity. Then London session will come and manipulate it. That's where we can get the order block, the imbalances, so that we can enter the trade. So first of all, I would like you all to subscribe to my channel so that when I drop another video, you will have to get them fast, so that you can watch and learn forex fast, guys. So let's start with SESSION session. SESSION session range manipulation strategy. That's how it's called, because it have to be manipulated so that the banks can have orders on it. The SESSION session start around midnight, 12 GMT, around 12 GMT up to 6 a.m. This is the right before the market experiences a huge move as a result of London session volume entering the market. Yeah, so on the SESSION session, you won't get that big moves. You we don't have that big moves, which are like for New York session and London session. The session on SN is made just to market to relax. The market have to relax, so that when the London and New York session come, it have to come with volatilities. And the SN session is when the liquidity that allows the big moves in the market to occur is accumulated in form of highs and low in the market. The market will take liquidity above and below this highs and lows respectively to allow the big move in the next session to occur. The Asian session will create Asian low and Asian high. So that's when the London session will come and manipulate those highs. When London comes to manipulate, you will find out that it left order block, or it's respecting order block that were previously placed before Asian session. As I will show you on the example when we go further. You have to understand this highs and low in the market is very important, because you can use the fact that they will be taken as a confluence for your trade. Yeah, the highs and lows on the Asian session are very important, because they have to be accumulated every time. When you check the Asian session, you have to know that this high and this low, it have to be accumulated. Here is an example of how the taking of the Asian session high was used as a confluence of higher high on gold. I'll show you example on gold, and I'll show you example on silver. There's the reason why is there liquidity above and below the Asian session highs and low. The Asian session usually happen right before the London session. So this means that all the liquidity that was accumulated within Asian session is often to taken within the London session, which happened right next due to the majority of volume in the market coming from London. This is caused by formation of strategy known as London breakout strategy. If you don't know about London breakout strategy, just subscribe to my channel. I will also teach about London breakout strategy. So if you can understand, is that the Asian session, it just have to create some liquidity for London breakout strategy. So, and this one is like where it was a retest strategy that involved the use of support and resistance within the Asian session as areas to buy and sell from respectively. This is the reason why there's liquidity at this Asian high and lows. It's because at this area of support and resistance, retail traders are entering, buys and sell, hoping to catch the breakout for the London session. Hence the name, the London breakout strategy. As you can see from what I was explaining then, you know that Asian sessions start around 12, yes, 12. Let me mark it for you. Yes, 12 up to 6, 6. This area, this one is an Asian session. If you see, this area is an Asian session. So what happens to when we talk about London breakout? London start right after Asian session. It may start around 8 up to 11, 8, 7, I think. Yeah, it start around 7 up to 11. Yes, yeah, up to 2. Yes, so we get the London session. So what London session do? London session will come just to manipulate the Asian high and Asian low. If you can see, guys, all the thing that London does is just to manipulate, so that they could left some order blocks, they could be respecting some order blocks. Let's check here what it was respecting. As you can see, it was also respecting order block, but what I did, I just took the trade on this order block, which was created by London session and New York session. I like to trade the New York and London session because there is where there's liquidity. The banks now are involved too much, because when New York session opens, everything is open, guys. So that's when I like to take my trades on regarding to session trading system. I took this very nice trade, but the problem is that I didn't close with it. I closed it around somewhere down there. I closed it somewhere down there, guys, and it's painfuling me, guys. I closed this trade here. I think somewhere here. Yeah, close this trade somewhere here. I'm in tears, guys. This trade, just if I can show you, just look at how it plays. Come to my POI. This one I've refined this trade and took this as my POI, but I didn't took my trade to my POI, and that's what is killing me, guys. I could have made more than 1,000 here, because I take out, I think it was on 400 and something, approximately 500. Guys, you have to understand the Asian session. Look out for the next video for London session and New York session. New York and London session, there are too much volatility. It's just that that's where you get your entries, order blocks, or somehow you get a London session respecting an order block back there. Because if you may see, as a session will be like this, accumulating, accumulating, then create a higher high and create a lower low. And now London session comes to start. When London session comes, all you have to do is just come here and manipulate you see. So we may find out that London session was coming and respect and some order block. If there was an order block, we found out respect this order block, and as a session created liquidity. If you can see, liquidity was created, then manipulated, another liquidity was created, then it manipulated again. So you have to know that as a session, it's just that it will create liquidity. The market will be steady, there will be no too much volatility. And if you wanna trade too much on as a session, you can use this AUD and NZD pairs, because that's where it will respect too much. You can use it USD against NZD, NZD against USD, AUD against USD, GBP against NZD. Guys, you can use that. So watch out for my next video, guys. Please subscribe and share this video with friends, so that we could get more videos about trading smart money concept. And if you want to join my mentorship, DM me on my Instagram or WhatsApp me. You'll get the references on the description there. So yeah, thank you guys.